We'll keep it on newcomer first, since I don't fully know how the game plays. I did it once before, like I mentioned a few years ago when I played it, but I do not remember it very well. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, we believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johann Vanderberg. It's a lot of, like, clues that were just popping up at the bottom. Drugs. Hi, Griffalo. Watch Halloween or Jill's going with Dilly. Halloween will always be there. Will I always be here? Rotate. Oh, jeez. Oh, left rotates here. Right trigger rotates in a very... Oh, whoa. Can I pick that up? This looks like something I want to pick up. Thanks. No? Okay. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont. We read this before. We read that at the casebook. Press more for information. Casebook contains your main case, which reflects your overall story progress. You can work on more than one side case at a time. Cases contain information about investigations in the form of evidence. Some pieces of evidence have icons that hint at what action to perform. Holding camera. Can I have this? Wow. This seems like I should pick it up. Oh, I probably... That's why.
I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
I remember when I first tried playing this, that threw me for a loop for a while. Key evidence collected. How do I use my camera? That's not my camera. E-inventory. No. Hold then cycle. Pin evidence to the screen. Mind's eye tutorial is the right button. Melee attack is just camera is right. That's a flashlight. Oh. Camera. Oh. Okay. There we go. What? Photo of a trophy plate. Oh, okay. I have a brick.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Spin to win. I'm gonna turn up the volume for voices because volume for voices is always good.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
There you go. All evidence collected.
Now get out! Now get out!
Wow. Why
At
decline?
last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Hi, Retro. No, I'm not playing this for most of the day. I'm mostly playing it for a few hours in the morning, then we're going to be switching to an advanced Dungeons & Dragons game. We're going to be playing Ravenloft, The Curse of Strahd.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss
Problematic.
him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
He's starting to get problematic.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
No, I don't know pretty much anything on the lore of this world. Map, institutions with archives, landmarks, fast travel points, investigation scenes, key evidence collected, all evidence collected. So if it's white, it's an investigation scene that's discovered. Yellow means we have some of the evidence. Green means we're completely done. We can place marks on the map. Evidence marks are shown for the currently selected case only. Select another case in the casebook to see and place relevant evidence marks. Okay. Mind's Eye allows you to see the unseen. Use the Mind's Eye whenever you see a distortion in the corners of the screen and hear a ringing sound. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that are otherwise invisible. Which apparently is attached to his pocket watch. just do this. Be all like, no one sees me. Hello, sir. Okay, so right trigger runs. Can I talk to this guy? Is he literally like praying?
It is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
I remember there being a lot of talking in the game, but that's partly because it's a detective type game. And again, I've only done like the bare basic beginning. I'm trying not to talk to them on everything because there is a lot of talking.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Why are we always played by a tired detective in these games? I have to say the main character being the tired detective does not turn me on very much to the game.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
You're funny looking.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, What have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera?
No, he didn't. Did he?
What does that
No.
mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
Oh.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
Do you think this game has a Telltale-like thing? You mean a whole bunch of random choices that lead to the singular ending?
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
There's a lot of interesting creatures in this world, yeah. I'm very much aware it's not supposed to be a one-to-one on, like, 1920s Earth. Like a lot of Lovecraftian stuff is. I kind of wish it was, but I'm fine with understanding that they decided to take a different turn to it.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
You? What? Oh, you have to hold it down. Shell case and gunpowder metal scrap. Okay. Oh, that's right. We have to make our own bullets, don't we? Vaguely remember that was a thing, even though I never made them. I don't think I made them. Beautiful.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Happy pet is life.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Information, you dumbass.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or... K, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Okay. It's got like this massive headache going on. Kids just offered the guy a banana. Yeah, I know who you were talking about. I think there's only one person. Whoa, what is this reflection? So weird. And yet so cool.
Choo choo. Ahem.
Really?
Choo choo. Ahem.
Nothing. I feel like I'm just going through this shit and I'm like, don't worry, I'll solve this case as I take your shit. Oh, that's right. I vaguely remember this being a slight annoyance. I was like, you could have just given it physics. It wasn't that long ago that they had physics for cloth and they're like, no, not anymore. Oh, God.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh. My sanity went down. Holy shit. I'm assuming that's what that blue thing is.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Oh, my sanity goes back up, thank you,
Short
God.
of a full house.
Can we look at him again and watch our sanity go down?
Recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh, I guess Mind's Eye is its own thing. Seems normal. Like, retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past. Inspect enough evidence of the scene and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
You got a pocket watch like that? It's pretty impressive considering I don't know many people with pocket watches anymore. Also, hi, Dwin. Let me see.
Never seen knife.
That knife is ritualistic, I'm guessing.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Take this, ape face.
That's right, I have to put the scenes together.
What's happening?
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
More than likely, that's the first one.
What's happening?
Yeah, run!
No, I think this is 2. And this is 3.
Take this, thief. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Combine pairs of relevant clues to get evidence, deductions, explain nuances of case. They're displayed in the Mind Palace. Key evidence collected. So, what now? Excuse me, sirs. Is there anything else for me to, like, search? I thought I saw a thing to search and open when I was up there. Guess not. Casebook. Frosty Welcome.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
I don't remember how to continue with this. Oh, it means I only have some of it. I see it. The yellow. More was from your late father, but you like them. Banana, banana. The watch was from your late father, yeah. I'm pretty sure my grandfather has a watch like that, but... Buddy, what do you keep doing? Oh, Albert attacked the fisherman. Throgmorton Innsmouth feud. Combine clues to make deductions. Oh, okay, that's what the Mind Palace is about. Albert, I don't remember how to work this. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Albert spread hysteria around him through some sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Wait. Lewis shot... Anti-Throgmorton sentiment. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of Throgmortons. That could be a reason to hate them. I could track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I could track them using my supernatural sense. Mind's Eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence. Bodhi's demanding attention. Bodhi is not demanding attention. He's up and down all over the place. I vaguely remember it's a building over this way.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
It's an interesting concept to be able to tell the story like this.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Who? What?
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Who's messaging me? I'm double checking. No. I want to go through this. Gunpowder, yes! Let's take more stuff from things that don't belong to me. It's fine. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or a melee attack.
The door won't budge. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
The hell is this horrible thing? I vaguely remember seeing it before. I didn't remember it being here, though. Can I have some more gunpowder, please? Wow, one shot, one kill. I'm fine with that.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Albert fled when wounded, and Lewis pursued Albert. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. I don't like how that works, where I have to B and B. I think there's another way to do it. Albert was murdered. Lewis left the crime scene. The bar owner is indebted to Lewis. The owner of a local bar on the port owes Lewis Flynn money. Wait. Lewis may be at the bar. Lewis the Innsmouther that killed Albert Throgmorton may be hiding at the bar in Oakmont Pier. Nothing. Innsmouther just sounds odd. I mean, they're from Innsmouth. I think it sounds odd when it's like, it's supposed to be pronounced, as far as I know, Innsmouth, and then it's Innsmouther. Innsmouther. Maybe it's supposed to be Innsmouther, and I'm the one that's pronouncing it incorrectly. I think those both go down the same way. Where does this go? Nowhere. Do I have a quick turn mechanic? I keep thinking of like Resident Evil, quick turn, quick turn. Oh. Alcohol and metal scrap. Lore. Photo of a trophy page. Trophy plate with a strange fish, looks very lifelike. Ugh. Frosty welcome. Track down Albert. How do I see the map again? There. Fisherman's house, key evidence was collected. Yeah, but why is it only key evidence was collected? That means not all the evidence was collected. Hold on. I think I'm missing something. Is he supposed to be
I've
the...
said everything I know.
I keep pressing the wrong thing. It's down on the D-pad to go into this. Can I research this now? That's really weird. So there's no shortage of supplies. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it doesn't feel like a survival horror type game if everything just respawns. And I know it's not necessarily supposed to be a survival horror game. It's supposed to be a Lovecraftian game, but still.
Choo choo. Ahem.
Ed, I still hear those voices.
I don't know.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
Hi, Wild Psyduck. Dave Chilla, I know what Innsmouth is about, H.P. Lovecraft and all that jazz. You'd almost prefer Innsmouthian, or Innsmithian. I'd prefer... Yeah, kind of me too. They're all terrible fish people, yes.
So, I've found Albert like you asked. Now will you answer my questions?
We're an unfeeling
What kind
bastard.
of a man are you, newcomer? My son is dead, his murderer still loose, and you expect me to listen to your pointless natter? I want Albert's killer here now. Everything else will wait. Tell me you know who he is.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Innsmouther.
Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
Yes! I don't care if he's like guilty or not. Let's go get him. The fuck are these? Like, they're like rats with a back problem, a back and neck problem. So where is this bar? How do I zoom out? God damn it. Oakmont Chronicle, Devil's Reef Hotel. I mean, the hotel is somewhere I want to go, but... Where's the bar? Adorable long rabbits. Fatally shot. Lewis may be at the bar. Here, pin that. Where is that at? Oakmont Port Bar. Is this Oakmont Port? Salvation Harbor, The Shells, Coverside, Old Grove, Advent, The Shells. It's Oakmont Port. It's got to be down here. This is a port. Literally a port. Grimhaven Bay. What? What is these 1, 2, and 3? Oh look, a bar. I guess it doesn't just show it on the map. We have to figure it out and find it on our own. I can get behind that. Under the Keel Bar.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Oh god, bullets are currency? I just shot one into an enemy. So shooting enemies make you poor?
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Okay.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Who is this beautiful character in the corner?
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And
what is
I'll
this,
make
prison?
it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
It's literally like prison. It's all like, gotta trade your cigarettes for things.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure. Hey, knock it off.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. And it looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me?
What?
Don't what me. At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
What? No. I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No. No. Throg. Lewis is upstairs. Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
What do you want? What are you buying? Got some rare items? God damn it.
Bye.
I want to go behind here. What do you have in the back, sir? Can I take your shit? I can. Wow, more gunpowder. Do you just need bullet casings to make bullets? Or, I'm assuming, like, I don't know.
What the? Get the... Oh. What the? Get the... Oh. What the? Get the... Oh. What the? Get the... Oh.
Why is he so loud compared to everyone else? What the? Get the... What the? Get the... Oh my god. Sample an ad beat. Seriously.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
How do you design a fish person from Innsmouth without being subtle? Why do you look like that?
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea.
Blessed.
You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
You clip the what the... Yes.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay.
So Innsmouth is gone.
Family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me.
Or did.
I know I'm in no position to ask, I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest. Have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I
So is he racist?
To grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
4 rounds. So he was, I mean, we kind of like determined earlier on that there was a psychic outrage of some sort of whatever. Hold on. Mind Palace. Lewis was affected by hysteria. Lewis was aware of his actions. Lewis was mentally affected. Lewis is mentally affected, couldn't entirely control his actions. I don't get it. It's telling me to go into the Mind Palace. Clues? All clues for the current case are found. Is it telling me to come up with an outcome? Lewis was under a mental influence. He killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions, and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. It's like the Sherlock games? Is that how the Sherlock games work? I've been told I should play those at some point. I don't like that it says that I'm still missing stuff at this house.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me.
Mushroom.
What brought you to Oakmont?
You're so cruel. Got some bullets out of it. Let's turn him in. He wasn't in his own mind. We determined that. Yeah, he's over there.
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Also, thank you for the follow if I forgot to mention it, Fumixu. And yes, Retro Mickey, I think you're right. I think Frogsware was the developer behind the Sherlock games.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You felt bad for the Innsmouther. You can't believe you threw him under the bus like that. Have you seen his face? I mean, technically I felt bad for him and I probably should have lied, but at the same time, see if Chaos does anything.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it.
Oh, that's interesting.
His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Ooh, bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
If it was on sale, or is on sale for the Nintendo Switch for $2 to $3, it's a really good price. No, I have it through... I'll explain it, but I have it through Origin.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
He gave me 4 cartridges and a revolver. So, you know, a freaking steel Nintendo shop always has amazing sales and just happen to be in the shop at the right time. I don't like getting a whole lot of digital purchases from Nintendo because I tend to find that the system gets bogged down. I like having physical cartridges for it. I mean, this is not going to have a physical cartridge for the Switch, so it's understandable. But again, if for like $2 to $3 on the Nintendo eShop, that's really good. And yes, I do agree that the Nintendo eShop does have some really good deals at times. So this game was announced, when it was originally announced, I was following its production because they kept on having news and they were talking about it, and I was really excited for it. Then out of nowhere, prior to their release, they ended up announcing that they were doing an Epic exclusive, and I have not been... I've mentioned it multiple times on the channel. Both Isaac and I do not like Epic. We don't like their business practice. We don't like the fact that they try to make things only through their shop, so I will not support Epic by making any purchases on them. So I sadly ended up like waving goodbye to the game and waited until it came out to Steam. And then a year afterwards, when they were supposed to come to Steam, there was problems between the developer and the publisher, which caused the game to just fall into obscurity and not end up coming out to Steam. Then later on, the developer ended up releasing like this 3-page long letter to fans and just the general public on what was going on between them and the publisher, because they were basically claiming there was a lot of underhanded practices going on with the publisher. I don't know if that was the case. The letter would seem to indicate that. No response from the publisher would seem to indicate that the developer was in the right for the whole thing, but honestly, it's a business thing, shoulder shrug. I don't know. I don't know legalities on that, so I'm not going to take sides one way or another. I'm inclined to think the publisher probably was being a bit of an ass. I'm also running around a little bit while I'm just talking. But anyways, I digress. At some point, the publisher ended up, or the developer, I know it was going back and forth, where the publisher had access to it, re-released it, ended up having the access revoked, back and forth, back and forth. At some point, the developer got access to being able to distribute it again, and they sold it in 2 places. They sold it on their own website, or they sold it through Origin. I was going to buy it through their website. My problem is, if I ever uninstall a game, I don't always remember where I ended up picking it up from, so I tend to err on the simple side of it's within one of the software libraries that I have access to. Origin is one of those libraries, so I picked it up through Origin. Very long story for why I have it on Origin. But yeah. I think the only game at this point that I have as a launcher through the original developer is Guild Wars 2. And I know it's on Steam now, but there is a way to like launch Guild Wars 2 through Steam and be able to launch it with your ArenaNet account. I don't care. I have it through whatever. Yay, Dilly's origin story, exactly. The other Call of Cthulhu game that came out physical, the one that came out nearer to this is on Switch. Yeah. Oh. Well, there's two Call of Cthulhu games. There's the old retro one that I played, and there's also the newer one, which I also did play. Passes out, mentally keeps going. Goodbye. Oh, God. Usually buy physical copies for the Switch, but make sure to check the eShop every week to see if there's some games on sale. Yeah. I've gotten out of the habit of checking the eShop because I don't always pick up my Switch, but I have checked it before. I used to do that religiously with my 3DS. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton is the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Why can't I... There. Nothing this time, huh? My diary part 1. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops, only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache. The worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half-mad and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. Okay. So that explains that. Something that happened to him as a result of his shipwreck caused him to gain his abilities. Laudanum.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Love how it's always laudanum. Oh, look at this. Vacationist. Unburdened newcomer. Oh, you take off the backpack. Yeah, we'll keep him as he is right now.
Never again, they say.
Dear Mr. Reed, I understand you are the private eye that caught the murderer in the port. My life is in danger. I cannot trust anyone in this city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite yours. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot and am beyond saving, but the 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. You can get the experience boost for free on the Switch. For this game? I actually don't like experience boosts in games and stuff, because I feel like it takes away from the way the game was initially built. I don't have any problems with them if people want to play it like that, because they just want to play for the fun and the story and everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. Me, personally, I don't use them. Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Frogware is currently making another Sherlock game, basically a remake of an earlier Cthulhu Sherlock game. Interesting they're making it while there are problems currently in Ukraine. Is Frog... Oh, they are Ukrainian, aren't they? Huh. No, I never actually knew where they were from, but I've watched their interviews, and the accent, I'm all like, yeah, no, that sounds like, I think, Ukrainian. From Kiev? Okay. The number of attacks on the Innsmouth immigrants has increased. Raids are intensifying, with more and more Innsmouthers exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead in their houses. Police are on the case with several illegal Innsmouthers' businesses captured and their owners sent to jail. The city ought to have been cleaned of these fish-faced scum long ago, said Robert Throgmorton, head of the Throgmorton grand family. I regret only one thing, it all started too late. Had we not neglected our civic duties, my son Albert would still be here with us. It's just opposite yours. So that one or that one? Fucking hell. Probably the one that opens. Oh no. I find things. Hey, shell casings. Can I just craft on my own? Wait. I have a knowledge point. Vigor, mind. Ooh, mind. Magic! Carry up to 25 pieces of any crafting material. Earn more experience and stay sane for slightly longer. Requires knowledge point. I think I accidentally spent it on this. Here, let's do this one. Oh. Oh no. Oh, the king in yellow. Can we not make sure these books that he has are any good? It took a lot of effort to track down this book after being stolen from the Throgmorton Museum. It was bought by a local surgeon who was found dead in his house after the flood. I snuck in and checked out his place, but in vain. Still, there's somewhere else the tome may be. The private hospital in the Western Reed Heights, where the surgeon worked, has been abandoned. The archives say it is on the Bourbon Road between Innsmouth Street and Oak Street. Is the Necronomicon in there? So, according to these stories, I don't even know if they were the stories that Lovecraft wrote or if they were from the ghost writers that happened afterwards or whatever. But I think classically there are 2 known copies of the Necronomicon, and they are housed at Miskatonic University. The local legends may be more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on a huge apple tree that still grows near the cider mill. Among these documents is a confession. One of the witches said the devil himself granted them a book with words of power. This book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and return to claim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in the Eastern Reed Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of the Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book still be hidden there? That might be the Necronomicon. If anything. The fishermen talk of a place near the Blackwood Manor on the southern part of the Whisper Street where meetings occur in the dead of night. The locals don't like this part of eastern Grimhaven Bay because they seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tome that makes people so crave the sea's touch that they go and drown in the ocean. The one reading the book stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shore have either gone mad or disappeared. Talking with locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian, which is standard for Lovecraftian stuff. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank building in Northern Advent on Forefather Street between Heelog Street and Windhalf Avenue. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself. Too dangerous for you to go, so you want me to go? Building the church was his redemption. Day after day, he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night, when he returned to his house behind the church, he could not sleep. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes. But the book is still waiting for someone to come and read it. His house is in the old... So these are where all 7 of the books are located. Each one of these. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men, the Yellow King's gang. They can't get me here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares a little longer, and I'll figure them out. What? Not a shack in a forest? Lol. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord.
The door won't budge.
It's not even our room, and we're just all like, can we go in? Door won't budge. Can we go upstairs, or is there going to be like a bunch of rubble blocking the staircase? Maybe we shouldn't randomly try to explore inside other people's rooms. It's nice when the wallpaper... Oh. That looks normal, right? Totally normal. I have a feeling this is a room we'll come to as part of an investigation of something. It looks like the blue doors are the ones that are open. What? So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Gunpowder. That's what I was going to do before. Can I just craft on my own? I can. Takes 2 gunpowder for the revolver. I just want to load them. Yeah, so blue doors we can go into. I will say the blue door looks very similar to the green door. The lighting makes it very difficult. Alright, so casebook. God. Wait, this is only 6 of them. There we go. I had a dream so real it makes my hands shake. A huge Ferris wheel rose amidst the city. People got on and rode it higher and higher before jumping off at its peak. As the pile of corpses grew, the crowd pushed me to this wheel, and then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the center of the wheel and reading from a book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to their slaughter. Could this vision be real? I know where is a Ferris wheel at the park in Western Old Grove. Oh boy. Alright, so we are going to go to... We're going to do the Bewitched one, because witches. I'll be back. I have to use the restroom. BR. I was gonna pick up Bodhi, but I decided not to. Give me a second. Alright. Let's continue. I will say right now I'm enjoying this way more than when I first picked it up. Local women were talking about a ruined house in the center of Coverside near Radio Tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. They said the ghost of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in these ruins have gone mad. Is there...
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
It's really weird that he gets a sign. But whatever.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you, though, mister. You want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Okay. The delivery of those two things was a little odd. It's like his attitudes shifted from one to another. I guess that's what happens when you have multiple different dialogue options. I don't know if I was supposed to be able to go to the inn first when I first got to town and then deal with Mr. Throgmorton, but it's really odd that we just woke up here and there's no question. Is this like a giant... What the hell is this? Ugh. It's on a normal crab. Hi, I know this is yours, but... Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already, kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on doors around town. That means that the house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You'll have to investigate for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. Hatch mark, that means there's a cache. Shell casings we need. At least we know we can get shell casings in here. Okay, help you if I hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again. I could live with you renting out beast-ridden flop houses, but you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market and I have a dangerous people living here and I could send after you. You've been warned, Vic. Oh? Why did people just leave these out? Just like these dangerous notes that we're just leaving out places. Didn't we say we were gonna check his, like, kitchen or something? I don't see a kitchen. Is there another door over there? I don't think so. It's just here. Alright, we're, Isn't this the fast travel? Here. Casebook. Bewitched. So, lived in eastern Reed Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion and Museum. Reed Heights. Museum and Communion. So right here. So I'm gonna actually try and do this manually, and we'll regret it. Yeah, I remember there was these boats. Okay, which way are we going? We are going east? How do I know which way's east? That way. You think you have to visit a place before? I'm totally fine with that. Actually, I think we need to turn around. We're going the long way. Infested area. Ooh. Which way are we going? This is the boat moving forward when it's stuck on things. It's going great. What? What was that D&D game you were playing the other day that had Dirt and the Magnificent in it? That was a Pool of Radiance. Dirt and the Magnificent. Oh, wait. Oh. I'm gonna have to go this way and then make a left and go up. Okay, so these yellow lanes aren't exactly what I thought they were. Hold on. Is there potentially a boat over here too? There is. Doesn't show it on the map, but... Oh no. Oh god. Wrong way. Pretty sure this flood's normal. It's like a whole new Italian city in New England. Aren't we supposed to be in Massachusetts or something? Where are we trying to get to? Oh, dear God. What is that in the distance? A giant spire in the middle of nothing? Looks like current day Florida. I think we make a left here. No, we just keep going this way. Stephen King Lovecraft mashup. I love the open world aspect. And I do like the fact that they're putting so many different things, they put so many different things into one game. Where was it? Museum, right here. So just keep going around. The new Zelda game is different. Are you talking about the one that's coming out? Is that supposed to be the DLC for... Is it a DLC or is it a whole new, like, just a sequel to Breath of the Wild? I was never entirely certain on that. It's kind of nice that there's actually people around, too. That's neat. You meant this reminds you of Wind Waker. Oh my god. Can you imagine if we had to stand up on the boat and, like, wave around a baton? Windshaft. We need Communion Road. Bullock Street. Helog. It's literally Helog. So we can keep going until we see Communion. It's kind of cool. It's a sequel. The one that's coming out. Ooh. I still haven't finished Breath of the Wild. One day. I need to pick it up and play it again. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Burning of the Anus. Wow. Is this Communion? No, that's Innsmouth Road. I passed Communion. How the fuck did I do that? Get out of my way. Can't read it. It's the next one. They couldn't bother to animate the docking getting out of the boat. Just magic it out.
Help me, please.
I was trying to press a different button.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print.
Docking animation wasn't in the budget. Frogsware, I like their games from what I've played of them, but they always feel like they're lacking a little bit in some level of detail. Because didn't they do Vampire as well? Waste like the dreams of mad children. Tastes like the dreams of mad children. What happened to our case book? Eastern Reed Heights, north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum. North. So here? This one? No. Just a bench shoved over here. What does it mean when it says infested area? I don't want to be here. I don't like that music. Oh god, I just started. I don't have many bullets. Leave me alone. No, I can't climb the wall. I think it has to be a blue door. Oh.
The door won't budge.
Why is it always the basement? Hatch mark. Another hatch mark. Gunpowder and coil springs. Probably stairs going up, but... Eastern Reed Heights, north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum. But the problem is the north of Communion Road and Museum is the infested area. Should we try it? You know what?
Please, help me, please.
I'm just trying to, like... Ow. Don't carry a gun with you out in the open. People don't like it. There's daytime mechanics. Oh, goody. No. What is that? Oh shit! Ooh! 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 Ow. You saw there was that, so there's actual combat in this. You thought it was all a mystery. Oh yeah, no, there's combat. Did I lose my bullets? No, it treats it like I never went in there. Okay, so I'm not against that failure concept. Although it didn't exactly put me where I was. It put me somewhere else. I'm trying to see the marking on the top. Is it telling me to just use this? Oh, this is how you zoom in and out. Devil's Reef. Well, that's the Devil's Reef Inn. I'm a little confused on how you're supposed to figure out where to go. Wrong way. I will say so being around the monster was causing him sanity drain. And he doesn't always continue to run fast. I don't know if it's a stamina thing or what. But at the same time, maybe trying to deal with these tomes is a little outside of my, I don't think it should be. What if we just do Tome of the Ruins first and we try to go in order? And just assume that their difficulty level is different depending on which one. Local women are talking about a ruined house in Central Coverside, near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and King Street. Said the ghosts of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. Central Coverside, Landing, and Kingsport. All the way down there. So where's the phone booth? Ah, frickin' hell. We should just keep running until we find something. There's a phone booth. I don't think I can tell, like, I can't fast travel there. How do you fast travel? Seriously, how do you fast travel? Maybe you don't. I'm pretty sure there's a fast travel mechanic, but for some reason it's not unlocked for me yet, is my guess. Maybe I should try and do the main story for a bit. Let's keep going until we're hit the end. Hey, look, it's those creepy little guys again. Ah, shit. It's right over there. Okay. I'm assuming the infested areas are, like, blocked off, so you can stay away from them if you're careful. That doesn't look like it's safe. The V's.
die, newcomer.
Stop it. What? What? Oh, they're... Oh. Hobo fight! Why? Thingalings. Ugh, hallucinations. Yeah, exactly. So I have to fast travel by interacting with phone booths. Okay. So when I see a phone booth, interact with it. Landing in King Street. Landing in Kingsport is all the way over there. So, I lost half my life and I don't know why, unless it was because I was smacking someone. Maybe. Maybe don't hit people. I mean, he was beating up someone else. I don't know if that guy deserved it. Just go straight across. It's so dark suddenly. No. But you're exploring first, the site online said is best? Oh. Oh no. Is there a reverse? it's just problematic right now. Why? Alright, go this way. It's really up to you as you're playing it. Yeah, I mean, I like that aspect. Alright, let's go this way. You love exploring games? I usually love exploring games too, so long as it gives you a reason to explore. This is at least giving you crafting items to make more bullets and stuff. That buoy, really? I am not steering this boat very well. We're just chaotically going places. Oh, god damn it. Okay, you do reverse just by pressing back. Okay. Should probably not speed through here as much as I have been. Oh no. I'm just trying to get to this one house. Oh no, there's enemies in there. Starting to feel like this particular mission, doing this first, is probably not a great idea. Okay, it's the boat. Oh no! Thanks. Oh no! What? Yep, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Hey guys. I'm gonna stay right here. Can I kill him here? That was sanity. Why am I nearly dead? All right, so this sounds like a great idea. Cover side, Asher and what? Hubert. Right over here. Oh, there's a hospital. What does the hospital do? Hospital. Let's see what a hospital does. Maybe it'll heal me. It's the police department. Why does it have like such crazy... Can I climb this? Yes. But you have to be facing the camera at it. I'm betting this is the hospital? Police department. Shut up. H means it's inhabited.
Hello, officer.
Well, look
Hello,
who
Ossifer.
finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton, Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
I hate him.
You and I have a problem, officer.
No, no. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
So, hold on. So I can use the police archives. What am I going to do with police archives right now? See anyone in jail? No. Pressing up on the D-pad hides the thing in the top right corner, which is what I keep unpressing because I keep trying to do this. Cat and Lions Archive. What am I going to do in here, though? Choose evidence. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Expedition headquarters are located in East Coverside. So, District Coverside. Witnesses. That's not going to work. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I need a phone booth to, like, interact with so I can fast travel here. There's gotta be one around. But also at the same time, was it Asher and Hubert? So Asher and Hubert is this way. So that was the police department, not the hospital's over here. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. There's a phone booth. New fast travel point. Coverside West. Okay. That's what that little symbol is that's on the map. So if I want to go Asher and Hubert, I go like compass mark. There we go. This way. Honestly, I would prefer to go to the hospital. Can I make new? Yes. Why is antipsychotics? Hold on. So making a first aid kit requires alcohol and coil springs. Actually, both of them require alcohol and coil springs. Well, it's because you need to make a box every time. I'm sorry, you can't make that. You don't have a box. You're like, what? Ugh. Wish I could turn that in, like, the up and do that, but whatever. I don't think I need that unless... Okay, so this must be it. So, located in the northern Coverside crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. There. Is it supposed to be an elder being? Expedition headquarters. It's definitely Expedition headquarters.
Guess I don't need the key.
That's a giant footprint. Divers with a bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. The dangers of diving. Don't go diving, kids. Wait, what?
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Why? I don't necessarily like the whole having to hold it down to search it. Just because I keep forgetting to hold it down, and so it opens and closes it. Good morning. Hi, Sorceress Mike. The Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so shed light on what may yet be to come.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Fisherman reports. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Harway. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mention a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got severe burns after chiseling off a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis. No? Okay. I have a feeling that's just for putting investigations together. It doesn't do much else other than pointing things out easily. That's the room I was in.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Hmm. Ah, yes, more stuff. There is a basement.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
What am I even fighting with? Like, what is my literal melee weapon? I don't know. Is it like just a machete? It just vanishes too quickly whenever I use it. Great thing about a sinking city is that you get a free swimming pool. All the streets are one giant swimming pool. According to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols which are of no use and applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead.
Samples.
I already saw that. How do I get into the basement? I hated having to do that, but... It's an omen. is definitely fucking with our sanity, though. I need my sanity to come back. Come on. The following must be deliv unreadable. Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. MKV diving suits 6, air tanks and pumps 4, canned foods 18 crates, personal belongings 6 crates with nip, research equipment 7 crates, do not air pipes 24, phone station and wires 1, power generator 1, responsible for deliv. It's okay, partially burned. It's a cargo manifesto. The fuck? Where's your gun? Where's your bullets? Why can't I have said gun and bullets? What is this? What are these? They had to have come from the expedition, is my guess.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Who the hell was this? I mean, he's from Innsmouth. We know that. Cargo manifesto from the expedition was taken to the Grimhaven Bay Pier. Does that mean we need to go to the Grimhaven Bay Pier? Isn't this over here? This is all Grimhaven Bay, I would imagine. This looks like a warehouse, but... Oh, now we're putting the scenes together.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
I mean, this is pretty obvious as this was the first event.
I fatah. Me fe I regach. I dagon.
So they cast a spell to create the illusionary walls.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Well, this is obviously the first.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Second. My assumption is it's...
Smash the rest.
It's just a basic line.
I fatah. Me fe I...
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Great thing is... Alright, Wolver. We'll see you when you get back. Mine Palace. So I guess we're putting it together now. The Expedition Archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. So we want to go to the newspaper. So I don't want that. Inventory. Chronicle is this way. Why does that act like there's still stuff in there? What is this person carrying? Is the end nigh? Oh my god. He's like an Innsmouthian cultist priest leader with a staff that has like tentacles on it. Tentacles. I would hit him, but then that would probably hurt me. No, that's not the newspaper.
You look tense, honey. You need to let loose.
You? You? Don't talk to me. So I have a feeling that the infested areas is a way to clear them and possibly contain them. Like killing a bunch of things and then drawing an elder sign to seal it or something along those lines. That's my thought. But I'm not entirely certain on that. Where's the Chronicle? Hold on. Oh, it's right around the corner. That's not it, is it? Could be. Yes, it is. All the place with all the newspapers in front. This is actually really cool, like, way of, like, sitting there and making it stand out.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
She's the same model as the fortune teller, just different outfit.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
It's like the only newspaper.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
Reusing assets for the win. I mean, that's kind of standard for like open world stuff in general. It just makes the developers' lives easier.
Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a private eye in Boston. The situation in the port was a good use of my skills.
Well, Detective Reed, I think you'll find our city has a lot of secrets, but people may not like you poking your nose in. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
She proceeds to go into her office.
See you later.
I just got an achievement called Extra Extra. She proceeds to go into her office, pulls out a piece of paper, takes a pen and says, "This detective guy is a detective from Boston, and he's here looking for the psychic phenomenon. Please stay tuned for our next installment of more information." Fool's Gold, new case. She got like nothing out of any of that. You will often need to look for useful information within various city archives. Archives contain topical information. For example, City Hall holds general data about citizens and organizations, while info about specific categories of people like criminals or patients can be found in police or hospital records. Oh, that's why you go to the hospital. In the casebook, evidence may have a hint icon indicating you need to do some archive research. In the archive interface, select the piece of evidence you wish to investigate, then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted with the correct evidence and criteria will result in new information being added to the casebook. That's kind of cool. This one. Well, oh, look at their singular bathroom. Laura Bow wasn't allowed to use that. From Dagger of Amon-Ra. Like, there's only one bathroom, it's for the men. We don't just hire ladies here. Except for you, apparently. It's okay, she got gunned down in her apartment at the end of that game because I never got the good ending. Wow. I saw that snooty look that she gave me. Totally don't think we're supposed to be in here, but let's snoop around. Nothing. I like how we could just go... Oh, I'm gonna look inside someone's briefcase. Yes! Hey, alcohol. We need that. I need more of whatever allows me to make medical stuff. Oh, the actual printing press. Oh, dear Lord. Someone fix the floor. OSHA's not happy. Why is there, like, just seaweed here? It's supposed to be all from the flood, but, I mean, like, seriously, 3rd floor. Coil springs. I needed those. Yeah, this is the quick way down. Alright. Assets. Find the needed newspaper archive. Here we go. The expedition archive is lost, so it was people. Grimhaven Bay. It'd be officials, right? Postings or ads. It's not officials. Commoners. The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You'll find it fully equipped for transport as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration for the price of 70 rifle bullets, or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Tier 3 in Oakmont Port. That is over here. So if we... Is there a phone booth around here somewhere? There is. I see it. It's on the map, but where is it located? There it is. Did I already get this? I don't remember. Oh boy. Yeah, I see the whole point while you want to explore. You back, you just got some sweets. Nice. Alright. So we need to go down there. In the process of getting there, we're hopefully going to run into... We need to go left. It's so dark. Keep going this way. I don't want to deal with that. Guys fighting. The shadows.
The end is nigh. The raging waters.
I would like to find... I'm looking at the compass at the top for a fast travel point. There's one. Where are you? Trying to see if you can go through the blue door. I guess not. There it is. Okay. Under the keel bar. Should we go and see if the guy is gone?
The door won't budge.
Oh, we can't even get in there anymore. It's like, they're like, no, you're not allowed in. You sold out our one guy.
Oh! Oh!
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help.
Sounds like he has a hemorrhoid.
What's going on?
Sea creatures swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
All right. Is this help actually sneaking? does. Damn it. Fucking hell, what is the range on this? Ugh.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder.
Emptied every chamber, never killed the things.
Dead. Point blank.
He has issues with dead bodies, apparently. I mean, why are you in the line of detective work that deals with the dead people if you're constantly having sanity issues with them?
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
Ugh.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Oh, shit. Why? I'm assuming his hallucinations can hurt him. Can you start getting better? Stop looking at dead bodies like this. The average distance on a pistol? I have no idea. I'm assuming that they can go pretty far. There's the Titania. All right. Not dealing with possibly running out of bullets. You've only shot air pistols. I mean, yeah, I have not shot a real gun, nor do I have a desire to.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking. This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel Titania any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. You've shot enough guns in your lifetime to make up for all of chat.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased. Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Oh, we can see things now. I think I've been to this location when I played it the first time. I think this is about as far as I ever got, though. And I think at that point I wasn't really understanding the game. I feel like I have a much better concept of what's going on now.
You can't take me! Eat this! To the mare with you! Die! Die!
Whole bunch of fighting. So those things were just scavengers that were eating them.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum? To the mare with you!
These aren't exactly difficult to put in order, though.
You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Sailors and Titani attacked one another. All but one were killed. The survivor has a deep shoulder in his wound. That's not going to work together. He would be at the hospital. Hi, Bornin. Sorry you're late. You found out that you finally have a job offer. You're now a professional vampire. Was then too excited to sleep. Thank God. Professional vampire? That sucks. Tell me about it.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
Congratulations, Bornin.
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
He has to be at the hospital.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back. The mayor's cursed these days.
All evidence collected. Yeah, so I got all evidence here, but I didn't get all evidence at the other place, right? Yeah, this one. I haven't collected everything there yet. Harbor Master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the flight on the third pier of Grimhaven Bay was a man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. Yeah. Yeah, you can go back. Never fired a tank though you've driven them and been in them as they fire. But that's like one of the biggest guns there is, Dave Chilla. Alright, let's fast travel as much as we can over there. I have a feeling I didn't bother to try and find a fast travel point there. Kinda did. You didn't apply for that position. They must have liked you enough in your interview to offer that you that job. I mean, as long as it fits your criteria and what you're looking for, like work hours, pay, that kind of thing, then yeah. Especially if it ends up helping you bolster any career that you're trying to do or get into. That's one of my big things whenever I get offered something. If they try and offer me something other than what I've applied for, it needs to match the same criteria, and it definitely needs to bolster my my career path for my resume. Otherwise, all it's going to do is hinder me. You learned early on in the armored cavalry that if you fire a tank without authorization, you spend a lot of time in prison. So yeah, well, yeah. I mean, suits and top coats. So this is the place we originally were at. Is there a...
Guess I don't need the key.
Piece of evidence we didn't find.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
It's better pay and fits more with your qualifications. Nice. I've already seen this. Hi, Vanilla Bean. Good morning. One job you couldn't do has a lot of tremors, so not a good steady hand. Lol. For which one? Oh, for tanks. I can't do any nursing or hospital work. I don't like the sight of blood. I don't do very well with it.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
And why are there so many Autodesk files? I don't know. Book, boat. Something in the basement. I feel like it's just one thing.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Oh, for taking bloody of the shakes? Yeah. I don't... I don't know if there's something else. Coat rack? No. Does anyone want to check and see what all the expedition headquarters can end up being? I am not picking up that phone call. Phone call can go to voicemail and never ever be responded to. I applied to a few positions today, and the more active I get for, like, I mean, I'm supposed to be doing it every single morning. The more active I get on it, the more I start getting those, yeah, that's a voicemail that's incredibly simple. That's not a legit job offer at all. The more I get those agencies that operate outside of the US trying to hire me, and I'm not dealing with any of them. They're very scammy sounding. Hospital. What are you looking up? Expedition headquarters, key evidence. Collections, points. Can't currently access anything to look, that's fine. If we don't end up doing it, we don't end up doing it. I don't need it to be perfect. I was just mostly wondering what I'm missing. We need to go right, and we need to go one street over. This way. Please don't be... Fuck. I'm gonna have to go down one more street. I don't think there's a way up here. Is there? Did someone just spawn over here? Yeah. Can I push him into the water? Just go swim there. Oh my god. It's the same phone call again. One of the key ways for me to tell that they're not a legit agency is they're spoofing an American phone number, and this number they're using is based in Nevada. Not legit. Find the needed newspaper advertisement. I already did that. What is this? Get out. Everything went dark. Why? I can't see anything in the game. There's a light. Game, why? Why is everything so overly dark right now? Options, settings, video. Where's the hospital? That can't be it, is it? No. Oh, it's around the corner. Can I search this box? No. Is this the hospital?
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
There.
Patient or visitor? Hold on,
hold on. God.
Let Dr. Grant guess. A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
I'm sorry, who are you calling pale?
My head? No complaints, I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
Can't find anything about the exhibition headquarters, that's fine.
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork. But you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
No patient confidentiality at this hospital.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the Wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other, the vomiting humanoids.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera.
Thickest
but he
neck.
turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Here's his address.
Bye.
Alright. Let's use... I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, because I've been drinking a lot of water. So I'm peeing a lot. When I get back, we will search the hospital, play a little bit longer. Ooh, wrong one. I still have that, too. We'll play a little bit longer, and then we'll switch over to Ravenloft. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna load up Sims now. Old Sims screens. Those are some old days they were. That was the construction screen from when we used to do the daytime building streams. Hold on one sec. Let me put us back. I am 840 out of 1,000. I'm starting to notice why there was an experience point bonus that you got on the Switch. Alright, so Wounded Sanders. So we need patients. Department, it would be surgery. Grimhaven Bay, I think. Peter Crowley, male 29, Oakmonter, multiple burns and fragmentation wounds to chest and face as a result of explosion. Several surgeries, wound treatment, facial surgery. Joseph Willow, newcomer, deep cut, wound to left shoulder, broken collarbone, fractured scapula. So maybe it's Joseph Willow. Under a pseudonym, wound stitch, fracture set and bandage, no trace of infection evident. Prognosis good, bed rest recommended. No, nothing matched. So, we did find... Hold on. Casebook. Peter Crowley, Joseph Willow. So we're looking for Joseph Willow?
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
What's downstairs? The morgue? Floor 2 and 3 patient wards, floor 1 reception, basement surgery and storage. Clear water. Just search in there. Cordite. What is cordite? Like how we just went in there and we're just all like, let's just take stuff from the hospital. It's fine. Can I find anything about him? Patience. Are we just gonna have to figure out where he is? We need J. Willow. Did it say where he was located? I don't remember. No. What is around him? Is that wood or plastic explosives?
What happened to you, mister?
Pete. Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. I heard you talking.
I'm sorry. Well, get better soon.
Fishing with dynamite. Not her. This is giant ass conch.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
His nipples are hard as a rock. Yeah, he is. I would say that he's got a nice stomach too.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
Done a lot of bandage, you could never see nipples poke through them. He's got some special nipples.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew, none of them deserved what happened to them.
I heard that guy to cut glass with his nipples. Oh my god.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
They left the divers underwater?
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters. Mark my words.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day.
Oh.
In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Get better soon.
New Mind Palace clue. Crazy crew, wounded sailor. The Titania crew went mad and started a massacre on the port as a result. So I think we have to go into the basement? Hello, miss. Oh yeah, sure. Just land on top of that guy's bed. The hell? Let's do it. It's the quick way down.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
What? She ain't never gonna eat leeches again, no sir. What? Alright. Basement. Ship's log. Ergen accident place. Crew complaining of noises and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22nd. Reach the blank. Crew reporting hallucinations. March 23rd. Distributed rum. Hopefully it will distract them. March 23rd. Found an air pocket in the caverns near the Devil's Teeth close to the city. Scientists discovered walls, ancient walls, asked for crates with tools. March 24th, sent Tate and Myers down to investigate after surfacing. Deadline passed. March 24th, Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Throgmorton, who is now completely unhinged. His madness disturbing, unsettling. March 24th, the crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat, tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny. All evidence collected. I don't understand why it says this is still here. Several men with Innsmouth syndrome broke into the expedition headquarters and destroyed everything in sight. They burned most of the expedition archive, scientific research, interviews with locals, freight and cargo manifests, even clippings of newspaper advertisements. So there's another hospital over here. Oh, it's the asylum. Throgmorton Manor. This is literally the port. I'm wondering if there's something you can research at the port. Is there a teleport around here? There is. It's right over here somewhere. There it is. I don't think there's something at the port, but I figured I'd try. It'd be behind us, if anything. This thing. This building? Is this even a building, or is it just a railroad thingamajigger? No, that does not look like something I can go inside of. Blackwood Marsh Canning Factory. No, we can't get in there. Is that the building up there? How do you get up there? No. All right. Diving suit factory. Purchase diving suits from the factory, which is located in western Grimhaven Bay on C. Smith Avenue between Levy, Coffin Avenue, and Deep Shore Road. Well, there's Deep Shore. Deep Shore, Deep Shore. Well, where the hell's Levy? Deep Shore. All the way down here. So just follow this street. All the way that way? Until we find a boat, then take it just straight ahead? Okay. So, such a weird-ass concept. I'm aware of the time. I'm enjoying this, but I'm not going to force play it because I do want to play some Ravenloft. I just know how tedious Curse of Strahd can end up being at times. You'll see what I mean when we play it. Weird ass critter monsters. Double check and make sure there's no phone. No phone. Still going the right way, right? Yeah, Deep Shore and Levy over here. Between Levy, Coffin Avenue, and Deep Shore Road. Infested area. Fucking hell. Don't go to the infested area. That's over there. We're not doing that. We're going this way. Phone booth. Between Levy and Deep Shore Road. Well, this is basically Levy and Deep Shore. Is it this one? The one that has the light that's like practically lighting it up? No. Alright. I mean, this one has a light above the door. Nope. Factory in Western Grimhaven Bay is on C. Smith Avenue. Oh, on C. Smith Avenue. Hold on. Where the hell's C. Smith Avenue? Oh, it's this thing here. I bet anything. That little alleyway. Could this be it? Make a right here. And to left here. Anderson and Company, wood and coal supplies. That doesn't exactly scream diving suits. Wood. It's on C. Smith Avenue. The fuck? Does anyone else see a Deep Smith Avenue or C. Smith Avenue? Hell? I am totally confused. Maybe I need to look at any picture signs or whatever on the side. So that's a granary. I don't want to go in there. That's oh, C. Smith Avenue's over here. You need to take a boat to it. Between Levy, Coffin Avenue, and Deep Shore Road. So, okay, Deep Shore, Levy, C. Smith, so it's right here. That's it. God, it took me a bit to find that. Makes me feel stupid. I have a feeling we're gonna have to take a boat. We actually started 5E's Curse of Strahd campaign a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get very far. I know you said that a while ago. I just somehow missed it. Weren't very able to get very far because of life stuff, but it seemed pretty interesting. I don't know how accurate the Curse of Strahd campaign is to the SSI Entertainment. I think it was called Entertainment, not Entertainment. Entertainment. SSI was the publisher of the game. They're not the developer. Oh, I think I've been here. No, I haven't. This is gonna be horrible. I don't want to be in here. Why am I sucking at shooting them? There. Fucking hell. It's just the water. I thought it was another squish squish. Can't wait to start shopping haphazardly again. That's the one thing I did enjoy about, like, the regular paychecks and working was, Isaac and I had a tendency to do some haphazard shopping. Like, granted, I had some, like, I had a sense of things I wanted to get, and we got a lot of things for the house that, we really needed, and there's still some other stuff we need to pick up. And thankfully, I shoved enough money into savings to really help. Like, I've been constantly shoving money into savings. I know there's better ways to do things, but I'm not money savvy enough to be all like, I'm gonna invest in something. Investment? What's that? But we're gonna do some more, and I'm trying to take stock of what we still need to do in the house without spending willy-nilly like before. It'll be nice when I get another job to allow me to do that again. Gunpowder. Just gunpowder just lying there. Oh. That's all I needed?
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Oh, it is rusty. I should try and search through here to see how much stuff there is then. Ooh. Why am I doing this? Oh no. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Can't be in the water too long. I didn't know that. Ugh. It takes a while to apply healing to yourself. At least I can make more? Let me make sure I have enough. Lore. God damn it. Casebook. Expedition Anchor Point. The expedition's final dive was made near a cluster of underwater rocks known as the Devil's Teeth. Devil's Teeth are not far from the Oakmont port. I have the coordinates and should be able to get there by boat. Diving suit of the same type we use in the Navy. Old but in good state. It should be good down to about 100 meters in it. Does that mean... Delete. Yeah, there's something here. At the expedition headquarters, there's still something I don't have. Alright. I honestly have no idea what it is, though. So... I really want to do these tomes. Central cover side near the radio tower. Crossing of Landing Avenue in Kingsport. Kingsport. Where's Coverside? Here, let's go there. Let's find a place to dock, take a fast travel point. find a new fast travel point if we need to. Because I haven't really been looking for them as much, and I really need to get more of them. Is there one around here? No. Oh no. So that's why you take the boat, is because you can't swim indefinitely. Can I go anywhere here? Like, is there something I can go into? Like, what's the point in being here? Good morning, host. You call me Creator Andrew because someone said vibes. Good morning, vibes. Are you vibrating today? Vibrate. Go. Go forward. Where am I going? Really far away from anywhere I need to be. That's where. Hey, look, a convenient little pier. Oh, man. Get out of there. Get out of there. It causes problems. Don't be in the water. God, I dislike Blender key mapping so much. It's one of the 3D modeling programs or something, right? I know it's for like computer artsy stuff and 3D modeling of things. I don't know all the programs. I have dealt with them, heard of them. I don't use them. Is there a phone booth around? No, of course not. Why would there be a phone booth? There's one right there, technically, so... I kind of want to change my look now. Because I'm tired of this backpack we're carrying around. You could teach Maya, not Blender, though. Ugh. Pretty sure this is our hotel. Pretty sure we have that, yeah. Get out of the hotel. I got to push him, yes. God damn it. Is this the hotel entrance? Yes. Hello. I don't remember if I had something I was supposed to do for you. I would like to change my outfit into a vacationist. There we go. This is what we wear. It doesn't look anything appropriate. It doesn't look appropriate at all. Here, now we're just unburdened. I'm fine with the unburdened look. We'll do this. Vacationist look. Ah, yes. Totally look like I fit the part. Save it. Let's have an actual save. I've never done a save. I just assumed it auto-saved and we'd be fine. Probably does. Alright. Central cover side. What time is it? Let me double check. Oh. Alright. We'll deal with that next time. We'll end this for now.